Mattel is back at releasing some Cars 1 Piston Cup racing haulers again. Sure did take long enough, but finally in 2023 now, they are back at it. I'm just so happy because, Cars 1 gave us some of the most classic looking haulers you could possibly get, and so many of them too. But unfortunately, so many of them are rare. Pretty much every one is rare. But it makes it pretty impossible to get them now on eBay or wherever you can find them online. Obviously, they just haven't been sold in stores for a long time because when Cars 3 came out in 2017, it really just dominated the whole haulers line. It really, it just took it over, really, and it didn't really do that good of a job at it either. Like, we had a few new ones sprinkled in throughout the years, like obviously 2017, 18, those were good years for haulers. But after that, we really only have three, I guess four next-gen haulers, including the Walmart hauler. But other than that, like a few stock car haulers, they just kind of keep re-releasing them though now. And I don't know, they don't really add much excitement to the line. It's always Cars 3 Mac all the time, and now the Marty Walmart hauler. But anyways, enough ranting. Finally, we have a new, well, not a new one, but we have a new variant of a classic Cars 1 hauler. So welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everyone. Of course, today we have the one and only Chick Hicks Hauler, who unfortunately still doesn't have a name after all these years. I'm very surprised too, because whenever Mattel re-releases a hauler these days, they always seem to give him a name, like Logier Smith, for example. For a while, it was just the Paunchy Wipeout Hauler, which that was also wrong. They should have called him Paul Conrev's Hauler or Bumper Save Hauler, but for some reason they called it Paunchy Wipeout Hauler, but finally they gave her a name, Logier Smith, and they did the same thing with Speedy Comet's Hauler. Still haven't done it with Bobby Swift's hauler. But I don't know. Some they decide to give names to, and some they don't. I guess Chick Hicks, his hauler, does not deserve a name. But anyways, doesn't really matter because he's back and he's a brand new Vietnam-made variant. Unfortunately, I kind of was hoping they would switch him over to Thailand now, the production of these haulers. But unfortunately, they're still making them in Vietnam. It's funny because for a while, all the multi-pack cars and everything like that were always made in Vietnam. But starting in 2023, I think it was this year, they just kind of stopped that. So I'm kind of surprised they're still making them in Vietnam for the haulers, but oh well. Obviously, it just has the classic Red Riders packaging. This is 2023, though, by the way. I know it looks like it could be a 2022 hauler, because it's the same packaging, they didn't even change it. But no, this is 2023. On the side, you got the Chick Hicks Hauler name, I guess. Not really a name, but I guess that is his job. He is Chick Hicks' hauler. I just hate that. I really wish they'd give him a name. I don't know. They name all the other cars, and this guy is much more like of a prominent character than some background character. See Van Scanlon in the background. He's always holding up the phone whenever I show a packaged car because I need to be high up off the table. But anyways, you can see him in there. We'll be taking a look at him soon. The thing is, I already had this guy opened up, so I wasn't really expecting to review him and open him up. But I found him in the store, or actually my family found him for me. I still haven't found him actually myself. I just went to a few Walmarts in a different town too, in London, Ontario, and I still didn't find him. So I was hoping to get a second one, because I know this guy is probably going to be pretty rare. Just because, unless he gets re-released a lot over the next few years, you never know. But if he's not, I could definitely see him becoming rare. But anyways, see a nice big image on the back, same like prototype type image on the back here that he's always had, with Chick Hicks inside, and it just shows how everything opens up. Really don't like how these haulers open up from the sides. It's just so unrealistic, but I guess it makes it more like a playset, I guess. Mattel, empowering the next generation through play. And of course on the bottom you got the whole easy open thing, which I guess we'll be using to open them. I was kind of hoping I could just like cut the sides and maybe the back part and open them up that way, but no, you kind of have to like open the box, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Like I said, I'm hoping to get another one, but he is available at Walmart's right now. Of course, we have Chick Hicks here to put him next to and see how he looks. But yeah, like I was saying, I already have this hauler all opened up, the Chinese one, so we'll be doing quite the comparison later. But without any further ado, it's time to get this guy all opened up. Well, here is CHH all out of his packaging, and I really don't know what to call this guy because Mattel did not deem him worthy of a name. It's so lazy, Mattel. I don't know why they do things like that. Sometimes I don't know what's saving them. What's so hard about finding an employee that worked at Pixar in the past and kind of carifying their name a bit, slapping it on? And I really don't get it. Maybe calling it Chick Hicks Hauler makes it more like susceptible for like a kid to buy it because it's like, oh, that's Chick Hicks Hauler. If it doesn't say it, maybe they wouldn't know. I don't know. I mean, I really don't get it. Sometimes they give them names, sometimes they don't. So I don't know. But the Gray Hauler, the Dinoco one, he's coming soon as well, and they obviously give him a name. So it's just very confusing. But oh well, this guy has had a few releases in the past, and all of them have become pretty darn rare. First off in 2009, then again in 2010, and then again in 2016. I don't know, like, I feel like I've had mine for a long time, my Chinese one. But the date stamp says it was made in 2015, so it had to have been the 2016 version of him, so I don't really know. Kinda confusing, but oh well, now I have another version, and they're not all that different, which is a bit surprising. I definitely thought they'd be a bit more different from each other, but I just thought the green was darker. Like, online, it looks way darker, and even in the packaging, like, I thought, like, this green right here on the trailer there, I thought that was the green for, like, the entire main color of them, like all this green. I thought that was gonna be dark like that, but I mean it's not. But oh well. I mean I guess it's more accurate this way. I was just kind of looking forward to like a significant variant. But oh well. Looks very very nice. We'll get Chick out of the way because I want to show you guys a picture of where he appeared in the film. I think only his trailer appears, but I'm not really sure because a lot of the cabs technically aren't even in the movie, and he might be one of them. Usually it's just the trailer that's in the movie, and then the cab part, which is the living part, obviously, usually isn't, but I forget if Chicks is or not. Oh boy, I can't get this off. Come on. There we go. Okay. It's usually so hard to get those off. This one wasn't too bad, but sometimes they're really hard. I remember Steve Karski, Rick Yardley's hauler. That one was insane. I could not get that one for nothing. This one wasn't as bad though. Anyways, it doesn't have a ton of decals on them, as you can see. Number 86 on the door. Like, yeah, it's truck door. I guess it's kind of moved down kind of far. Wonder if that's accurate or not. I don't know. It looks kind of far down to me. Nothing on this whole, whatever you call this whole like side panel, I guess. Looks like it's like, that looks like a handlebar, so it looks like this might open. Don't know what it would reveal inside. Maybe a captive human driver? I don't know. Or maybe a giant truck brain? Possibly? I'm not quite sure. I like his expression though. It's very glum looking. He doesn't really look like angry like I thought he might. I mean, obviously I knew what he looked like. I've had him for years, but at first you would think a Chick Hicks Hauler would have a angry expression because of course he's working for Chick, and usually all of Chick's team members always have angry faces, and this guy does not. So that's kind of surprising. I think Bruiser Bukowski does. Yeah, he definitely does. Look at that. Yep, I don't know. I think Chief Chick might. I don't actually have him, but oh well. I do like how they carried over the mustache grill. Just look at that. Very, very cool. Got some silver on top, though. So definitely a little bit different than Chick's. Obviously, it's a much different shape to fit his giant truck grill. I wonder if this is supposed to be like a mustache tail. I don't know, because all the ones that the pitties have, they always fall off. So I think, is Chick's actually a mustache, or can it fall off too? I don't know. Clearly the ones on the pitties were fake, because they fall off. Obviously, they're not connected to the inside. I don't think pitties need a grill, but I wonder if this one, like, is actually real, because he has a truck. He does need a grill there. I don't know. Anyways, he does have a giant plastic mouth plate, which consumes all of the grill and the headlights and everything, so kind of unfortunate, and you can definitely tell it's plastic as well. Doesn't really match the main metal body color all that well, so upsetting, but that's what you get when you make haulers in Vietnam, Mattel. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. They usually skimp out on things like that. Pretty nice, though. No plastic eye inserts, though. I like his big brown eyes. You can definitely see that eye shadow effect. Like the eyelid shadow, I suppose. And got his rubber mirrors, of course. Bound to fall off. Not on mine, but if a kid's playing with this, definitely going to fall off. Those things, not susceptible to damage at all. I don't know why either. They always fall off. Even some of my old ones that I have. I don't have a ton of haulers, but a lot of my old ones that I do have usually have the mirrors broken off. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool license plate. What does that say? 7E K73, and then it says alignment on the top. What? I don't know what that's a clarification of, but cool. I like it. I like the yellow and the black instead of just a boring white one, which most license plates are. Obviously, it's got all that classic-ness that a car's hauler always has in the back. I don't know what any of this is called. If you guys do, please let me know. But obviously, here's the big old exhaust. Goes all the way up to the smokestacks up there. Very nice. That's all just rubber, but it moves around kind of. Nice and silver, though. I like how they painted it. Usually those are like, I feel like on the Chinese ones are always gray. Maybe not, though. We'll find out when we compare them. Got a big old crowbar, or no, I don't know what that is. I'm trying to sound smart, but I really don't know anything mechanical about a car. I think it's just a bar and some, like, springs, maybe? I don't know. That one's black, that one's green. I have no idea why, but it's nice that they did paint them, instead of just leaving them all green. This side, obviously, just has that number 86 again. All white with the black trim, and then the yellow trim around it. Very nice. No plastic window inserts, they're just part of the main metal body. And his whole like hat section up here is also completely made of plastic, which is unfortunate, but it's always really been that way. Even the plastic metal plate's always been that way as well. And he's got the HTB logo up there, and he even spells out Hostile Takeover Bank, which is, of course, Chick Hicks' sponsor. I like how they added the balloons up there, too. And the roof lights, nice and painted. Very cool, but not much to talk about on the whole cab section. He's pretty minimal, to be honest. Usually that is the case, though, with haulers. I do like his wheels, though, his rims. They look pretty good, nice and silver. And there's a look at the base. There's his date stamp. No idea how to read a Vietnam date stamp. I don't want to know either, because I really wish they'd stop making cars in Vietnam. I don't know. This one's not bad. Like, the haulers are usually fine. Sometimes the quality control is just really bad. Like, the worst one I think to date definitely is the final lap Lightning McQueen. That one's horrible. The mouth plate, oh my gosh, looks like cheap dollar store plastic tacked onto it. It just looks horrible. But anyways, they always do an alright job on the haulers. But here is the trailer. Doesn't look too bad. Obviously, it's all plastic, full of paper stickers, but I do absolutely love this design. I think it looks so cool. So classic, you know. Very, very nostalgic to the first Cars movie. Got the giant HTB logo up there. I always wondered why the H and T are lowercase, but the B is uppercase. I don't really know why. But cool. And I love how all the letters on Chick, all of even his like his race car design, his normal design that he has. I love how all the letters always look like they're flying out at you. And the nice 2D aesthetic that he has. Very, very nice. Love that giant 2D art of Chick as well. Very, very cool. Looks very stern. And actually just looks like his normal expression. Just kind of like 2Dified. Looks like someone drew it out, which is cool. All the individual lines of different colors. The gold and the brown, the orange and the white. It just clashes together. But it looks really cool. Like in a good way it clashes. Very, very nice. Chick Hicks 86. Of course. Now all of these haulers are supposed to have like windows on the side. I don't know if that right there, that little box, is supposed to be a window. Doesn't really look like it though. I don't know. It's kind of weird if that is. I don't know. Got that nice silver rims though again. Not much going on the top. We'll flip it around. Here's a look at the back though. HTB. Hostile Takeover Bank, and it says Chick Hicks again. Giant 86. I love how it's sideways. Pretty cool. Not a big fan of the taillights though. They definitely look very, very like stickery. Very cheap kind of. There's the license plate again. Can we zoom it in and read it? I don't think so. No way am I reading that. But obviously it's the same. Should be the same at least as the license plate on the actual truck. And looks like this side is the same as well. But not too bad. I mean, I just hate that they always put stickers on the trailers. I think that's why a lot of people don't buy haulers, even though there's not very many to buy. Usually it's just re-released ones, but I think the stickers and all the plastic is another reason people don't. I mean, it's upsetting, but oh well. I mean, it's still a new car either way, whether it's metal or plastic. On the top, not much going on, but he's got a little sticker. Usually the sticker consumes the entire like top section of the trailer, but not this one. Kind of interesting. I mean, kind of nice, obviously, just to have less stickers. I think is the better option. It says Chick Hicks 86, and it's all flying out with that yellow and brown white orangey type design. Got some like air conditioners, I guess, on top for Chick. So he's not too hot inside his trailer. You don't want that. And then he got his little satellite dish up there too. So, he can watch Chick's Picks, or whatever it's called. He can watch his own TV show. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like maybe that would like come up to detach the hauler. That would actually be really cool if this was a locking system and you could lock the trailer in. That way it would just, if you could like put it in like this and then lock it down, that's how it would stay. Instead of like forcing it in there and trying to force it out because it just doesn't want to come out sometimes. It's just horrible. But, oh well. Flip it on to the bottom and see anything going on down there. Not really. Pretty minimal. Got the little holes in the base. That is for the easy open packaging. And let's see if we can open this up now, because obviously the trailer does open up, which is cool. I just never liked how they open from the side. Honestly, I just never been a big fan of that. But it is all detailed in there. It's got its classic tool chest, some wrenches, another box over there, and some yellow rimmed tires, which is pretty cool. I like that. That's actually pretty nice. Matches Chick's real tires. It doesn't have the light year text on them, but oh well. Put the ramp down, and then up on top, you can pull these things out too. I feel like a lot of people back in the day, when haulers were brand new, didn't know those things came down. I feel like, I don't know why, I felt so special knowing that they did. Look at that. When he's not connected, it doesn't really stand up all that straight, which is unfortunate, but you can still get Chick on up in there. I really do hate this contraption, though. I'm trying to like it. I've just never been a big fan of it. I mean, once you put him in there, alright, you have to put the ramp up to close it, but you can't put it up unless taking the car out. So, I just don't understand. Like, maybe it would be better if the ramp, like, you could pull it out from the bottom, like these, kind of, instead of, like, taking it from the top. I don't know. It's just not really that, like, much of a good contraption. I don't think it really works. I really wish the haulers would just come up from the back, like Mac and the Wally hauler. I think, does Wally? No, Wally comes in from the side too. So, and all the next gen haulers, like, they all come up from the back, so I just don't really get it. I don't really get Mattel's thought process there, but they've always done that. And I just never really cared for it, to be honest. But, oh well. Put it all in there. I don't really care what's inside. I just like having a nice display piece, really, is what these cars are for me. And these haulers, I think they look cool if you're trying to make a Piston Cup racing scene. Actually, we shouldn't hook it on yet. First, we gotta compare the two, Vietnam to China. Obviously, right off the bat, the coloring difference pretty noticeable, but not too bad. It really isn't. I mean, it's not that much darker. Is it really accurate? I don't really know. I feel like probably not. I feel like it should be a little bit more like a lime green, like the Chinese one is. But not really like make or break situation. Doesn't look bad. Obviously, he's got the eyeliner now on his eyes. The old Chinese one did not. The hat logo maybe a little bit different. Not too bad. The sides, not much going on there either. All that kind of stuff is pretty much the same. Looks like he must have the same license plate, right? Yep, and you can read it much better too. So definitely a downgrade on the Vietnam one. But overall, not too bad. I definitely like this new hauler though. It's a nice variant. Not a very like substantial variant. Doesn't look all that much different. But I do still like it. So anyways, now let's compare the trailers, even though I feel like they're not all that different. Still, might as well give them the proper comparison they deserve. Obviously, the coloring, much darker on the Vietnam one, which is on the right. But other than that, like the stickers, I don't know how I'm going to get these in the frame to show you them one by one. But yeah, the stickers definitely look a little bit different, I would say, maybe. I feel like all the brown, yeah, it's definitely lighter on this Vietnam one than this China one here. Well, there's that, but other than that, I don't really think they're all that different. You can see the back's license plate, maybe a bit more vivid, but still can't really make it out. Actually, no, it looks more dull. What am I saying? I was looking at the wrong one. But anyways, actually, yeah, I guess some of the the HTB up there on this China one on the left, I don't know, it almost seems like it's starting to peel. Not peel, but it looks like it's got some like black strands in it or something. I don't know, maybe it's just degrading. It is just a sticker on plastic, and it is about 7 years old now, so maybe, but that would be unfortunate. I hope not. I don't like to see cars degrade like that. Usually they don't. They usually hold up, though. Anyways, the top, anything different up there? Ooh, this sticker looks kind of weird. Looks like, once again, like black streaks going through it or something. A little bit, like peeled off on the top right, too. So I guess it's kind of good that I have a replacement now, even though not that much damage. Yeah, it's definitely darker. I don't know if I do like it kind of darker, I guess. I don't know, sometimes I don't. Sometimes when I feel like it's not accurate, then I don't like it, but looking at it by itself, I guess I do kind of like it. Anyways, let's try to attach this hauler back together, the cab to his trailer, if we can. Oh boy. Whoa, you gotta hear that click, but sometimes it doesn't go in all the way. I feel like it's a little, I don't know, maybe I broke it or something. I hope not. Anyways, I love the looks of this guy. What a cool hauler he is. I mean, just look. It's Chick Hicks Hauler, and he's back. And we'll be getting the gray hauler soon as well, which is cool. That being the King's hauler, Gray. He has a name. But he'll be coming soon too. This is a brand new Vietnam variant. Kind of surprising though that we got Chick Hicks hauler first. I'm a little surprised by that. You'd think they'd do the King's hauler first, especially because how much they've been re-releasing the King lately. But oh well, I'm glad that they did Chick's first. Very, very cool hauler. Let me know what you think of this new variant down in the comments below. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time on the Cars Garage.